Happy full moon. Happy full moon. It is Sunday as I record this, the day before the full moon, and I'm probably going to post this ASAP. I know I tell you that I don't do anything on Sundays, but I'm taking tomorrow to be with myself and my inner child, my inner teenager. And so today, I am living my most authentic life and flowing with the moon. It's very galactic, this channeled message, and it's one of my guides that's coming through. And so I want to ground us before I get started, and I'm not going to introduce myself. This is part of my full moon workshop. Definitely go watch the introductory video or the all signs reading on my channel to get to know me. But this is my channeled message for our full moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees. And Aquarius, I like to say, they're the aliens of the zodiac. And so my guide that is coming through, she's a divine feminine, an extraterrestrial divine feminine. And this is very galactic. So I'm going to do my best. Let's ground first, and then we're just going to get right into the channel. And please pause this video to ground yourself. If my grounding does not get you to feel your grounding cord going into the center of the earth, and if this language is not yours at all, please, the digital download Sarah's Protocol. It is a free digital download that is for you, and that can help walk you through some of this process. And the windows are open so you can hear the gulls and a little bit of Pleasant Street chit chatter. We're going to focus and bubble ourselves and attach our grounding cords to the center of the earth, where there is no opinion, there is no thought, it just is. Our energy is bubbled and safe and protected. We are all individually bubbled and safe and protected, and cloaked in whatever version of clarity and invisibility we need to understand and we need to see or visualize to understand what is happening. Only the purest white light of God, the highest and greatest information of source energy, is allowed to come through my vocal cords. My guide is here to connect you to your guides. To understand that etheric beings do surround you at all times. When you close your eyes, you cannot fathom how many times and paradigms you are sitting in at one moment in time. You cannot fathom your consciousness being within a paradigm that contains time and space. You are not meant to, masters. I speak to every soul that is listening to this vibration. You are masters. You chose to be those that cannot fly. You chose to be in a human, dense experience. You chose to be here. It was an active choice. And the others that you label as guides are there to serve you as the master of your reality. Some are etheric and do not have time or space. They are consciousness, what you would label as a person that you've known in your paradigm that then becomes an angel, that then goes to a different space because their human body has left the paradigm that you are in, and they get buried in the earth and their consciousness goes somewhere else. And then you see them in your dreams, and that you feel them when the bird flies by. That you understand. That is not what we are discussing right now. We are discussing the actual physical entities that are your team, that are within other times and spaces and paradigms, that are there to help you, to connect with you, to serve you. If nothing else you take from this channel, speak no words unless you wish it to happen instantaneously. Think no thought. Identify with no thought that you do not wish to instantaneously manifest. Be aware that everything that you have spoken has a dimension that it is birthing itself within. The times you look in the mirror and dislike yourself, you are creating an area, a dimension, and you are breathing life into a paradigm, a timeline that brings more things for you to hate about yourself. Love yourself as the soul underneath. Look past what it is that you do not like. Burn it down. Burn it to the ground in your mind's eye and say, I am worthy now, as I become and paint the picture of the perfect person that I choose to be. I am worthy now of the love that I have decided needs a time and a space outside of myself to be worthy of. Try your very best to loop those realities together with your conscious awareness that every thought, word, action, and intention has created a paradigm, a life that exists. It is a seed in a garden of what you would understand as reality. But it is if you are looking through a kaleidoscope, or you are looking through a fly's eye. You see the garden that is your life, but then imagine multiple gardens that could be your life, and each negative thought births something in a paradigm that you do not wish to create. So focus on what you do want. Sarah is bringing the attention back to the full moon, and she's being aware that during this time you release attachment, you release then what you can do if you wish to work with the moons. Empty the garden of hate. Release attachments to it. Throw away any piece of clothing that you do not wear that makes you feel less than. Clean your house, wash the altar, clean the car, throw away the old shoes. Nostalgia can be a very addictive substance. If all energy is substance, then from the paradigm that we, your guides in physical form that are viewing you from above, but in front of you and around you and aside to you, it is a substance that you ingest. If it is not real, it is not real, and do not birth it anymore. Cry if you must, if you need. Cry because you can. Emotions are very specific to your paradigm. The guides that you have that are like me, that are like divine, feminine or masculine, but in form, could sound harsh to you because we do not have the similar human spectrum of emotions. You came to experience those. I have no other way of communicating with you other than directly. The beings like myself are in awe that you can feel all of that spectrum of emotion and then go live a life with other souls around you. It is an awe that we have of you. We study you and we wish to be helpful to you. You can utilize the energies of the moon cycles because it is very specific to the planet Earth. It is why Sarah, as a leader, showing you souls meant to lead others in your own paradigms, that you can utilize these practices to literally take out time and space, save yourself years in your lifetime of therapy, of processing the why when there is no why. It was and now can be given over to a moon cycle, to a feminine cycle, to a exercise, to a process. You can utilize that energy, that story for good to heal efficiently. It is very possible to do. Each and every one of you has a means and a way of connecting in the same way to your specific guides. You have numerous, you have dozens, you have tens of thousands, you have thousands of souls similar to myself for Sarah that can be as helpful as they can possibly be for you. You have a team of otherworldly beings that you can delegate your issues and your frustrations to. Have that be a practice that you start to invoke, that you start to understand. Think of us as an assistant instead of these divine spirit guides that you idealize as gods. We are not. There are gods. There is source. There is all that is. We are not that. We are here to help. There is incredible focus on the planet from all universes. Sarah wished to say universities because there is a study on the mastery school of Earth and what is happening. It is so ancient yet new and galactic and beyond comprehension, special and poignant and profound, whatever word you can imagine to be, that once this experience has been experienced, everything forever is changed. Take time for yourself to feel and process what it is that you need to feel and process. Be in awe of yourself and lay in the grass and look at the clouds as you did as children. And give your body and your mind and your essence and your being time to integrate what it is that is happening. It cannot be sustained, created in the physical. It is coming from the inside out. Every full moon cycle, you are given a very powerful opportunity to release. Learn to utilize it, or it will utilize you. Ask your questions, ask what you need. Direct the guidance that comes. You are loved beyond time and measure. No, we do not always have the capacity to understand empathy. No, we do not always have the capacity to understand that humanness. But love is all. You need not worry of anything else but love. Lead with love, guide with love, speak with love. You are loved. So I had someone comment on an old channeling video, an old past life video of mine. It was the nun and the monk. It was about a year ago. I think it was last July, last August. It was one of the first times that I was like live channeling, if you will. And the amount of times I stopped and was like, this is really vulnerable. Like, this is me just like seeing another Sarah in another dimension, and like I just literally stopped. Like, this is so vulnerable. Thank you for holding space. Thank you for numerous times. That was a year ago. So we've gone from that to what just happened to what I channel now and how I share so vulnerably with you, and how I offer each workshop donation-based channeled messages, all signs reading, and the introduction to the energies. I've never been more grateful, because you are a vibrational match for me to be able to do that. So the amount that we've all upgraded from last year until now, I just want to highlight how powerful every single one of you are, because you wouldn't have your guides coming through so multidimensionally in such a quantum way if you weren't ready for that. And for me to just be like, yo, come at me, bro. Whew. Thank you. I'm gonna go have breakfast. I'm gonna post this as soon as it uploads, and I am here to hold space. I am here to listen. I'm probably gonna take tomorrow, the full moon, the actual full moon, off and just be with myself and be with my guides. But I'm gonna, respond to all of my comments today and my emails, and I am booking sessions. So please reach out directly and let me know how you're feeling. And I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Happy full moon in Aquarius.